हॅलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू सपनाज होमस्कूलिंग चॅनल. नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्रमैत्रिणींनो, स्वागत आहे तुम्हा सर्वांचं सपनाज होमस्कूलिंग या चॅनलमध्ये. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आज आपण 10th सायन्स अँड टेक्नॉलॉजी पार्ट 2चा थर्ड लेसन लाईफ प्रोसेस इन लिव्हिंग ऑर्गॅनिझम पार्ट 2 ची एक्सरसाइज पाहत आहोत. तर चला आपल्या व्हिडिओला सुरुवात करूया. क्वेश्चन 1, कंप्लीट द फॉलोइंग चार्ट. असेक्शुअल रिप्रोडक्शन अँड सेक्शुअल रिप्रोडक्शन हा क्वेश्चन आहे. हे त्याचा आन्सर आहे. Asexual reproduction बघूया. Reproduction that occurs with the help of somatic cells is called asexual reproduction. For asexual reproduction, only one parent is necessary. This reproduction occurs with the help of mitosis only. New individual formed by this method is genetically identical with parents. The sexual reproduction occurs in different individuals by various methods like binary fission, multiple fission, budding, fragmentation, regeneration, vegetative, propagation, spore production, etc. Sexual reproduction. First, reproduction that occurs due to fertilization of gametes is called sexual reproduction. Male and female parent are necessary for sexual reproduction. This reproduction occurs with the help of both mitosis and meiosis. New individual formed by this method is genetically different from parents. Sexual reproduction occurs in two steps. First, formation and haploid gametes by meiosis and the fertilization of these haploid gametes to form diploid zygote. There are no subtypes in the sexual reproduction. Question 2, fill in the blanks. A. In humans, spore production occurs in the organ testis. B. In humans, dash chromosome is responsible for maleness. Why? C. In male and female reproductive system of human, bulbouterinal gland is same. D. Implantation of embryo occurs in uterus. E. Asexual type of reproduction occurs without fusion of gametes. F. Body break up into several fragments and each fragment starts to live as a new individual. This is fragmentation of type of reproduction. G. Pollen grains are formed by meiotic division in locuses and thus. Question 3. Complete the paragraph with the help of words given in the bracket. So this is the answer. Growth of follicles present in the ovary occurs under the effect of follicle stimulating hormone. This follicle secretes estrogen. Endometrium of uterus grows, regenerates under the effect of estrogen. Under the effect of luteinizing hormone, fully grown up follicle bursts, ovulation occurs and corpse lutein is formed from the remaining part of follicle. It secretes progesterone and estrogen. Under the effect of these hormones, glands of endometrium of uterus are activated and it becomes ready for implantation. Question 4. Answer the following question in short. A. Explain with example types of asexual reproduction in unicellular organism. Answer. Asexual reproduction in unicellular organism can be of three types. A. Binary fission. Binary fission is the splitting of parent organism into two halves, each of which develops to form a complete daughter cell. For example, amoeba reproduce asexual by the process of binary fission. In amoeba, binary fission begins with the division of nucleus. This is followed by the division of the cytoplasma and the cell. Each part receives a portion of the nucleus. Finally, two cells are formed from one parent amoeba. Multiple fission. Multiple fission is also seen in amoeba. In this method, parent microbe divides into many daughter microbes. Amoeba shows multiple fission under advised condition. It covers itself in a protective covering and forms a structure known as cyst. Inside the cyst, the nuclei undergo repetitive nuclear division, followed by cytoplasmic division, and the result is the formation of amoebas. These amoebas are released together when the conditions turn favorable. Budding. In this method, a bud develops as an outgrowth from parent body. This developing bud detaches from the parent body and the daughter individual develops further. For example, yeast reproduce asexually through the method of budding. During this process, small bulb-like projections called buds start coming out of the yeast cell. These buds gradually grow in size and get detached from the parent cell to form a new yeast cell. The new yeast cell then grows and becomes mature to form more yeast cells. B. Explain the concept of IVF. Answer. IVF means in vitro fertilization. This is the technique in the modern medical field where childless couple can be blessed by their own child. 3. IVF technique is used for childless couple who are faced with problems such as less sperm count, obstacles in viaduct, etc. 4th, the IVF technique is done by removing the oocyst from the mother and artificially fertilizing by the sperm collected from father. This fertilization is done in a test tube, thus it is called as test tube baby. The embryo formed is implanted in uterus of real mother or a surrogate mother at appropriate time. C. Which precautions will you follow to maintain the reproductive health? Answer. About reproductive health, one should have scientific and authentic information. The cleanliness of body is very essential, but keeping the mind clean is also important in maintaining good reproductive health. One should be careful about sexual relationship. These things should not be experimented in young age. Mistakes committed like this can change the sexual health forever. The cleanliness and hygiene during menstruation, the cleanliness of genitals and other private parts are the aspect of personal hygiene. When living in society, one should always be away from cross-infection of venereal type. D. What is menstruation cycle? Describe it in brief. Answer. In human females, menstruation occurs once in 28 to 29 days. The cycle of events starting from one menstruation till the next one is called the menstruation cycle. During the middle of menstruation cycle, one ovum is released. The cycle starts with the menstruation for 3 to 5 days caused due to breakdown of endometrium of the uterus. Blood vessels in liquid state are discharged, but this occurs only when the ovum is not fertilized. It is followed by the follicular phase. In this phase, the primary follicles mature into the graphene follicles. This causes a regeneration of the endometrium follicular growth, and the growing follicles produce estrogen. The LH and FSH are at their peak in the middle of the cycle. It means 14th day and cause the repute of the graphene follicles to release ovum. This phase is called the ovulatory phase. In this absence of fertilization, the corpus luteum degenerates, thereby causing the disintegration of the endometrium and the start of a new cycle. Question 5. In case of sexual reproduction, newborns show similarities about characters. Explain the statement with suitable examples. Answer. Sexual reproduction involves the fusion of two types of gametes. Example, the male gamete and the female gametes. The zygote form contains a fusion of both the sperm and nucleus, the egg nucleus. Due to this, new individual has characteristics which are similar to both the parents, while some characteristics which are different from both the parents. Thus, the new individual formed from sexual reproduction inherits the characteristics of both the parents. For example, if the father has black hair while the mother has brown hair, the chances are that their offspring may have either black or brown hair. Question 6. Sketch the label diagrams. A. Human male reproductive system. ही अशी आकृती आहे त्याची. सेकंड आहे ह्युमन फिमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव्ह सिस्टम. सी. फ्लॉवर विथ इट्स रिप्रोडक्टिव्ह ऑर्गन्स. डी. मेन्स्ट्रुएशन सायकल. Question 7. Give the names. A. Hormones related with male reproductive system. Answer. Follicle stimulating hormones and ICSH or luteinizing hormones secreted by pituitary gland. Testosterone secreted by testis. B. Hormones secreted by ovary of female reproductive system. Answer. Estrogen and progesterone. C. Types of twins. Answer. Monozygotic twins and Siamese twins and dizygotic twins. D. Any two sexual disease, gonorrhea and syphilis. E. Methods of family planning. Answer. Copper tea, condoms, oral contraception pills. Question 8. Gender of child is determined by the male partner of couple. Explain with the reason whether this statement is true or false. Sex determination is human being. The statement gender of child is determined by the male partner of couple is true. It is clearly seen from the diagram that there are two types of sperms produced by male. One sperm has X chromosome while the other has Y chromosome. Apart from autism, the mother on the other hand has all X bearing the oocysts. Thus the sperm that fertilized the oocyst decided sex of the child. If eggs-bearing sperm fertilize the oocyte, daughter is born, and when Y-bearing sperm fertilizes the oocyte, son is born. Thus, father or male partner is responsible for the determination of the sex. अशा प्रकारे ही त्याची आकृती आहे. Question 9. Explain asexual reproduction in plants. A. Vegetative propagation is the method of asexual reproduction in plants. It takes place with the help of vegetative parts like root, stem, leaf, and bud. Potato, suran, and other tubes propagate with the help of eye, which are buds. These eyes are present on the stem tuberous. In case of plants like sugarcane and grasses, buds present on nodes perform vegetative propagation. Plants like Bromelium performs vegetative propagation with the help of buds present on leaf margin. Question 10. Modern techniques like surrogate mother, sperm bank, and IVF technique will help the human being justify this statement. Answer. Some people want a child but they are not able to bear one due to various problems, either in mother or in father. In such cases, modern techniques such as IVF, surrogacy, and sperm bank are useful in conceiving a child. Second, these methods are as follows. First, surrogacy. In women, if there is problem regarding the implantation of embryo in uterus, they can help of another woman's taken. This woman is called surrogate mother. Oocyte from real mother is taken out and fertilized with sperms collected from her husband. These gametes are fertilized outside in the test tube and then the fertilized zygote is implanted in the surrogate mother. Second, in vitro fertilization (IVF) is done when there are problems like less sperm count or obstacles in oviduct. In IVF, fertilization is done in the test tube. The embryo formed is implanted in uterus of woman for further growth. Third, sperm bank. If man has problem with the sperm production, then the sperms are collected from the sperm bank. The sperm bank is the place where the donors donate the sperms and such sperms are kept stored. The donor's identity is kept secret and he should also be physically and medically fit person. Question 11. Explain asexual reproduction in plants. ही त्याची आकृती आहे double fertilization. First, plants reproduce sexually with the help of flowers. Androecium and gynoecium are male and female parts of flower respectively. In the carpel, the ovule undergoes meiosis and forms embryo sac. A haploid egg cell and two haploid polar nuclei are present in each embryo sac. The pollen grains from another ridge of stigma is flowered by the process of pollination. They germinate here on the stigma. As a result of germination, long pollen tube and two male gametes are formed. The pollen tube travels through the style of flower and the male gametes present in the pollen tube are transferred till the embryo sac in ovary. Upon reaching their tip of the pollen tube bursts, releasing two male gametes in embryo sac. One male gamete unites with the egg cell and forms zygote, while other male gamete unites with two polar nuclei forming the endosperm. Because there are two nuclei participating in this process, therefore it is called double fertilization. After fertilization, ovule develops into seed and ovary forms a fruit. Where the seed again gets favorable condition, it can produce a new plant. Thank you so much for watching our video. मित्रांनो, जर या धड्यामध्ये तुम्हाला काही प्रश्न आढळत असेल तर तुम्ही आम्हाला कमेंट करून नक्की कळवू शकता. व्हिडिओ आवडला असेल तर व्हिडिओला लाईक करा, शेअर करा, चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करा. धन्यवाद.